Hey everybody, it's Skylar, and today's video is just going to be a quick TTC or trying to conceive update. So I am heading home from work right now, and I wanted to also let you know that the part 2 to my day in the life, I think I'm going to try to film it tomorrow. I may or may not be able to post it tomorrow. It might be Tuesday, but I wanted you to get a glimpse of what my day in the life is like whenever I work a double at work, and tomorrow I'll work a double again, so I can film the rest of the day. The part 1 has already been posted. I'll try to link it below if you're interested in watching that, but part 2 I have not filmed yet. I'm going to try to film it tomorrow. I'm going to try to post it tomorrow. If not tomorrow, it'll be Tuesday. So anyway, the TTC update, I had done a video and probably last week or the week before, and it talked about the earliest pregnancy sign that no one talks about, that I've literally never heard of until I did some Googling around and learned a little bit about cervix changes during a woman's cycle. And so I've been tracking my cervix changes just to see, like, you know, if it's actually like true for me. And so far, like, my cervix is still, it's not like super high like it was around ovulation, but it's not low like I would feel like it should be right around my period. And my period is supposed to start tomorrow, but we'll see, because even whenever I was on birth control, you know, I would start my sugar pills and then it would be like 3 or 4 days and then I would start my period. So we will see. I'm hoping that my ovulation day wasn't wrong, because my cycle could actually be longer than what I actually think it is. So that's something that I'm going to have to kind of learn over time, over the next few months, to make sure that I am timing, you know, the act right around ovulation, because I might ovulate later than I actually thought, if that makes any sense. So your cervix is supposed to be low and hard before you start your period, and mine's still moderately high, and it's sort of hard, just not like super hard. It's just not gushy, like really mushy, and that's so disgusting. Like, this is disgusting to talk about, but it's not like it was around ovulation. I've also noticed that I have got like bad breakouts around my chin area and underneath my bottom lip, and so that is supposed to be like hormone changes, which it could just be because of my birth control and getting off the birth control. So it could not be due to pregnancy, or it could be due to starting my period. I don't know. So I'm just kind of at that point where we'll see what happens. My back has been killing me. My bottom, the lower half of my back has been killing me since like earlier this morning, and it's been like that all day. It has not stopped. Normally that's a pretty good indicator that I'm going to start my period when I was on my birth control, but like I said, this is the first month off of me taking the birth control pill, so everything could be completely different. So I'm kind of just trying to learn my body. I have not taken any more pregnancy tests because I felt like I was looking at them for too long, too hard, and freaking myself out and like obsessing over it. And you know, if I start my period, then that's all a waste of time and money. So anyway, yeah, I've had some symptoms, but who's to say that those symptoms were not put on because I stopped taking birth control, you know, or because they're PMS signs. PMS signs and early pregnancy signs are very close and similar sometimes, and so I'm a little disappointed that my back is hurting, but I mean, you never really know what's going to happen, and each pregnancy is different. This would be my 3rd, so I hear that the longer, like the more times that you're pregnant, the further on like that you get. Let's say like the second baby might hurt worse than the first baby as far as ligaments and like back pain, cramps, things like that, and then the 3rd would be even worse than that. That's what I've heard, if that makes any sense. I don't know if that's true, but I know it was true for whenever I had my son, who is my second baby. My ligaments and muscles and cramps were so much worse and in pain than they were whenever I was pregnant with my daughter, who was my first. So far it's been true. I just don't know about the 3rd one obviously yet, but I will keep you updated. Send me some good vibes, because this trying to conceive stuff is just not fun sometimes. And I realize that I'm only in my first month, and some of y'all are in like your like 7th year. I mean, sometimes it takes a really long time to conceive, and I feel so bad for feeling bad whenever it's only the first month. But it's just part of our design as women to, my nose will not stop itching, that's gross, sorry. It's part of our design as women to crave being pregnant and to crave creating a life and nurturing the lives that we have created and taking care of our family in ways that aren't necessarily financial, like, you know, like cooking and cleaning type stuff. Like, it's just in our nature to want that stuff to be taken care of because we love our family. Or it is in most women, not all women, but most women. And so it's hard not to get upset and discouraged whenever you feel like your body's not doing what you want it to do or what it's supposed to do, you know. But I knew getting off birth control that it might take months or years. Whenever I was on birth control, whenever I was 16, I didn't get pregnant until I was 20. I realized that obviously it's better that I got pregnant whenever I was 20 and not 16, but actually I think I got off birth control whenever I got on it when I was like 15 or 16, and then I got off of it whenever I was like 18 or 19, but it still took like 2 years to get pregnant. But I got married like really young and stuff, and so that was a whole different ball game. But I realized going into this that it could take long, but that doesn't change the fact that it's still kind of discouraging, you know, if my period does start. And I'm trying to like convince myself that it will, just in case, because I don't want to be like, oh, there's still hope, and then it starts and then I'm just disappointed, because I've been kind of upset about it the past couple days. And I don't want to trick myself into thinking that I am if I'm not. Do you guys see that nasty thing on my window? I need to go wash my car, but I asked my husband what it was yesterday because it looks like vomit. It's disgusting. And he's like, oh, it's bird poop. And it's not white. It's like orangey, and it has like red pepper flakes looking things in it, which is disgusting. Sorry. But oh my gosh, I don't know what that is. And it's like right in the camera. So sorry for showing you something disgusting. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe to see more live pregnancy tests. If I don't start my period, I will be taking more tests. Of course, if I do start my period, I'll be testing next month. And I'm going to do a day in the life within the next few days, part 2 of the last half of my day whenever I work a double. I plan on doing more clean with me videos as soon as I'm able to do that. It does take a little bit of time to actually clean and like figure out where to set the camera and edit and things like that. It's normally longer videos and they're harder to do because they take more out of me. But definitely subscribe and push the notification bell so that you know whenever I post these new videos. Give me a like if you like trying to conceive videos. Give me a thumbs down if you would rather have clean with me videos, or if you would rather have day in the life videos versus trying to conceive videos. Go ahead and comment below also if you're a new YouTuber, because I would absolutely love to support you and, to subscribe to your channel. It may take me a couple of days to actually read the comments and do that, but I will. I promise I will. So far I have to every single person that has commented on this video or any videos that I've posted on my channel, because I totally believe in supporting other people, especially since this is something that could potentially lead to me being able to stay at home with my kids. And that's really all that I've ever wanted to do, is be a mom and take care of my kids, because I have that such natural like longing to nurture and to be a mother and to home make, you know. I love homemaking. It's so hard sometimes whenever I feel like I'm not doing what I want to do, because I would like to stay home, and I get really depressed. Then I get really down and out, and I don't do anything around the house, and then it looks terrible for a couple of days. But this is something I've always wanted to do. I've just never been able to figure out how to make it happen. like how to not have to go to work every single day and how to not have to ask off work for things that my kids need me to be there for, or if they're sick, having to not call in because I would already be at home, you know. But anyways, I firmly 100% am a supporter of people like me who, you know, of course I would love to support bigger channels as well, but especially people who are small like I am, because I know how it is, and I know that it's hard to get those first 1,000 subscribers. I've never done that before, obviously. I've never ever done that even on a different channel. So I appreciate you so much for being here, for watching, for subscribing. From the bottom of my heart, thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.